Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about alcohol. I'm not saying that alcohol is a health food, but if you're going to have alcohol, here are some of the smartest tips that you can implement so that you minimize the weight gain effects. Rule number one, try not to have it every day. I know you might be stressed and you might want to chill out at the end of the day with a glass of wine or whatever, but try to come up with creative things that you can do instead of turning to alcohol. Trust me, I know, I've been there. When I worked at my prior law firm, it totally sucked, and I came home every day and I was drinking way too much, y'all. So try to get creative and de-stress in another way. Along those lines, maybe pick one day out of the week where you have alcohol, and don't make it a binger. Have maybe limit yourself to 2 glasses of wine or whatever, tops. Tip number 2. What happens when you have alcohol is that the rest of your metabolic processes are on halt because your body wants to get rid of that alcohol. It wants to process that first because it's triggered as though the alcohol you're drinking is a poison, because it is. It's a poison that can be quite enjoyable, but that's how your body views alcohol. So with that in mind, knowing that the rest of your metabolic processes stop while it's processing that alcohol, that means that everything you're eating with that alcohol gets stored. So you either want to be eating very small amounts, or, and this is my preferred way to do it, you want to consume your alcohol with little to no fat. So, for example, one thing that I like to do is I'll have a glass of really nice Italian red wine, and I'll have it with some sort of pasta that's not just like a white pasta, and I'll have it with a marinara sauce. And the marinara that I use has no oil in it. Because even though your body can convert those carbs into fat, first of all, you're eating more complex carbs if you're doing that, if you're not doing a white pasta. And so it's more difficult, it takes more time for your body to do that. So by the time I've cleared out the glasses of wine that I've had, there's a chance that some of that food will still be in there, and then it can be processed normally, and then I'm not storing everything. However, if you are eating fat with your alcohol, your body's going to store that right away, because that alcohol spikes that insulin, and it's just going to store the fat that goes along with that insulin spike. And tip number 3 is that if you're going to have alcohol, and let's say you really want it with crackers and cheese or whatever it is, whether it's vegan or not, then you have to understand that it's best to be intentional. Plan for it. Don't just say, this is sort of what I feel like. No, it's not good to be so haphazard about your goals. If you really have a goal to lose some excess body fat, then you're going to need to be a little bit more intentional, and that's okay. It's a great thing to master that skill. So what does it mean if you're craving something right there and then, and it's not on your day where you've planned to have the crackers and cheese and wine or whatever? Well, it means delayed gratification, and that's going to come up in another video, so subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you found this video to be helpful in your goals, if you're going to have alcohol, which I'm not saying is a health food, but if you're going to have it, let's do it in a way that's going to be best for you. Give this video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate the love, everybody. Leave a comment or a question below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, ciao.